Hello and welcome back to my episode 10 on the Pools of Radiance playthrough. Last time out we investigated inside Kuto's well, and having levelled up the party a little, I think it's time to go out and investigate the library directly below the well. We went in there a while back and we came across a basilisk, and the basilisk was scary. I think it's a polite word? Scary. So what we're going to do is head off back, find a shop, head through our uncivilized area back into the main. Go down, go left, up. The search has gone dark. Yeah. We don't have anything we want to do. Seen all the proclamations for the time being. Can I show you something? Yes, you can. I want to buy some mirrors. I think it's 0.4 on our minimap. Arms armor, oh, yes. I would like to buy arrow, javelins, joystick, quarrels, 10 arrows. Fight. That's it. So, Eugenani, the items. All the arrows together. Should have plenty of arrows, even going for a bit. Exit. So we're going to go and visit the library. You see an empty room. The only feature is a series of frescoes on the walls of learned men and the heavenly patrons of art and learning. Get a feeling of peace. Let's see how long that lasts. There's this room to the right here. There was a basilisk. These are the library stacks. Old and mouldering books are stored on shelves. Sign over the entrance reads rhetoric. You see a dull brown reptilian monster. It doesn't seem to be aware of you. Approach it. It hisses at you. Parley? It didn't seem to want to parley. I imagine that it's immune to sleep. Yes. Delay. Aim. Ooh. Basilisk killed itself there. It looked at the mirror in our hand and turned itself to stone. What a fortunate turn of events. $541 experience points, and we didn't actually do it. I enjoyed that one. Let's take the potion, a cloak, and a clerical scroll with 2 spells. Let's explore around the library. Got our search function on. Oh, that was pretty priceless even by my standards of how much luck can you get in one? You're in a small room having little more than a bench and a small desk. Yeah, it's a lot of luck for one small encounter. We saw this last night, these little rooms. Not a lot in them. These are the library stacks. Old and mouldering books are stored on shelves. Sign over the entrance reads mathematics. You find essays on geometry and other things. Universal, it's all just nothing of use. Nothing useful. Yeah, one of the things I wish that would do is actually pause on a thing on the text so I can read it. Probably. Find essays on geometry, etc., but nothing useful. Okay. Probably like a really good way of searching. So that's just... I presume, like so many of the other maps we've been on in these older games, that the rooms in the library are relatively symmetrical. Ah, we're in the history section. You find the grand historian's records of the arts of war. In it you find a useful passage which you copy into your journal as entry 21. Journal entry 21, a crumbling old book, one of a massive series. At this time, the ruling the Twisted Ones was a powerful general named Thraxus. He strode before his armies cloaked in flame and led the riders out of the waste. At his hand, the kingdom of Bars was conquered. Turning south, he led his army to conquer the Horror and the Vane. Thraxus was a cruel man and levelled all that he had taken, murdering the princes of these lands. But the flame that surrounded him consumed him. But the flame that surrounded him consumed him, destroying his body. Freed of its shell, it flew among the men of his army, lighting on each and claiming it. It was then when Baron shot imprisoned Thraxus in a vial of water which shone like the light of day. This he sank in the watery depths of Lake Longreach, defeating the army Thraxus had raised. So that's a bit about the history of Thraxus. Do you take it? Yes, we will take it. We're asked by the council to find books that related to old Phlan or other items of interest. And that looks like one. Lots of myths that we're finding, lots of books filled with myths that we don't find. You find the history of the North. It's mostly written to please the royal line. However, there's an interesting passage you should copy into your journal as entry number 8. A rugged, popular account of the northern lands. 10 days' ride north of the Varm is a barren and dead country called the Liwa. Wow, these pronunciations. Land in pain or land of cause pain. Translation. Further to the south, this place is known as the Tortured Land. It's said to be an evil place, shunned by the riders. They speak little of this land, but yearly during Ches they make a trip into its heart. There they go to praise the spirit of a glowing spring. This they've done for ages, and so shall they do for years to come. That's an interesting one. Look, Thraxus was imprisoned in a vial of water, and then there's a glowing spring. Do you take it? Yes, because we can give it over for a reward. I found some random books filled with myths. Don't tell us it. Imagine this is a little room, yeah, and then a bigger room here. These are the library stacks. Old and mouldered books are stored on shelves. Sign over the entrance reads philosophy. As you search the room, you find works of nature. Oh, we found something good. You found Ergen's description of darkness. Okay, it's black. It's an account of his imprisonment in the lower realms. Oh, he got stuck somewhere. There's a passage of interest which you copy as entry journal number 19. A black bound tome written in a strange, halting hand. And settled foremost in the half of minor courtiers were the lesser powers. Rem of the Great Spear, Hass, voice of Hargot, Thraxus, the Flamed One, Forum of the Lake of Boiling Mud. Boiling Mud doesn't sound very exciting. And Camnod the Unseen. These two fell down and became servants of the great Lord Bane. Bane being, of course, the evil god. We saw one of the shrines to Bane earlier on in the game, where we killed the orc boss. There is still a bigger area of interest. We came across Durton and the requirement to go to Temple of Bane. So there is obviously another Temple of Bane. Again, Thraxus' name reappears. Do you take it? Yes, because we can give it to the council. All we're going to find is books on natural philosophy and the supernatural. It's boring. Mr. Not impressed by this. Is like, oh, no, not really exciting. Let's go up. Just going to very quickly encamp, just so I can save the game. Quick, no. I don't cast many spells, so it's not like it. You see a chamber filled with rotted furniture and benches. I bet in the one on the other side says the same thing. Oh, indeed it does. Bash our way in. You see what was once a garden, now weed filled. Pleasant pond has become a swamp. Lovely. You step into a strange green plant growth. It's green slime! Quickly you scrape it off, taking a good deal of damage. You now carefully avoid the green slime. Okay. If we find anything in the garden, it's not green slime. So far, all we're seeing is green slime. And a pond we can't actually walk into. You enter a hall which is filled with rows of writing tables and high stools. Rotted mounds of parchment litter the floor. Kinda makes sense. It was a library after all. Amid the trash you find a box which contains gold foil. Do you take it? Yes. We found treasure and we received no experience. Take the 3 sheets of gold. Okay, and random. You've entered a storeroom. Oh, we found combat. Stand, arms raised in surrender. They plead for mercy. Are they? What the kobold says, you spare our lives, we will tell you all we know about this area. Will you spare them? Yes. They describe the surrounding area to you. You listen carefully, question them, and from this, sketch a map onto your journal, calling it entry number 10. So they give us a map. The map doesn't really tell us much. Look at us. I'm looking at the picture of the map. Obviously, I know you people can't see it. But unless the map's incorrect in some way, it doesn't really tell us anything. It doesn't really match what I'm seeing as the image in front of me in terms of the mini-map. Just warns us that there's lots of bad things. Maybe it's not for this specific area. There's certainly not a big square on it. The area we've just explored. You find a fighter with battered armor and wild eyes cowering in the corner. Yay! Mercy! Mercy! He cries. And then suddenly, die! Die! You slime from the pit. Oh. Watching you warily, he inches away. When he's out of sword's reach, he scrambles to his feet and flees the room. Okay. This room was once a study. It's now a shattered ruin. Buried amidst all the treasure you see above. You take it. Amidst all the trash. Party has found treasure. You receive 800 experience points. Mythburn, take the manual. To this top section first. You find a box which contains gold foil. Do you take it? Yes. Found treasure for the mighty 0 points. What's the gold foil? Gold foil's got to be important. You see a jar under the floorboards. Do you take it? Yes. Let's hope this isn't the soul of Diamond Thrax. Oh, can't. This one can't pick up anything more. Let's think about that. Take our potions. And let's see what's in here. Find a box which contains gold foil. Like 9 lots of gold foil. Review items. We can join them together. I'll trade that to overrate anyway. Join these together. We can. 8 sheets of gold. Mythburn. View Mythburn items. Let's join them. Got 9 sheets of gold. Wherever they are. Bazaar. And let's take out the broadsword. Yep. Got the mirror still. Sword. A spectre suddenly appears before you and says, "Death to the thieves!" And we're like, yeah, whatever. Turn. That didn't work. Aim. Come on, Gianni, your aim's been pretty good. That wasn't good. Aim. Sadly, didn't manage to bless the whole party. Means our fighters have currently been level drained. Then buzzer aim. And we've killed it, but at what cost? Lots of level drain. Party receives 338 experience points. And we're back outside. Hoping level drain can be fixed in a temple. Let's go to a temple. Let's hope we can get that level drain fixed. No, we could be in trouble. We're getting lost then through our slums area. And in here. Yeah, you're by the gateway. I can buy juicy healing. Yes. Heal. Okay. So let's view our items from over here. There's nothing need to ID. Oh yeah, all these potions. ID. 200 gold pieces. Deal. Yeah. Potion of giant strength. Potion of healing. Book of displacement. Wait, that who's going? I just find manual bodily health. No idea what that is. Potion of extra healing. Oh, lots of nice potions. They're handy if we get into a fight where we need to have our party buffed before the fight. What's this potion? Oh, they make some money out of us, don't they? Exit. Gianni. I don't think Gianni's got any items that we need to view. So we want to unequip the silver mirror. No need to be carrying the silver mirror around anymore. Kamala. View. Item. Unequip the mirror. Re-equip your holy symbol. So view. Item. Can I use a clerk of displacement? Yes. And he can wear it with his leather armor. Does it stack with his leather armor? Yeah, AC 1. Put his AC down by 2. Handy. Few items. Got one of those silver mirrors. You actually need to keep 2. Take that off. Can't tell us anything. Can't tell us anything. So it might just be that we have to just when we go to use it. Items. Exit. If we exit all the way out. Go to encamp. Automatic camps. I want to save this to H. Just before we cast. No, that's just going to cast spells. View Ilfray items. Use. I don't need to ready them before we can use them. Hands are full. I have to have it in 2 hands. That's cure light wounds. Interesting, isn't it? Don't really need that one. Restoration. Let's cast restoration on Mythburn. And then restoration on Jinani. Restoration on Jinani. Until that fight didn't get any worse. I'll tell you what I didn't do. I didn't put all our items back on either, did I? Flail and the woods. But before we do that, what are these others? So, got a couple more restorations in case of level drain. Yeah, a couple more restorations to level drain. That one. So we got still got 3 scrolls of full restoration, and each time we were drained for 2 levels. Let's go and camp up. Yeah. We know where we're going. Everybody knows where we're going by now in the series. Going into our general encounter room, our original one. We're going to encamp, and we're going to rest up. Now we can rest here. We're going to save it as H. We get everybody healed up, and we're going to call that. No, we're not going to call that a mission today, because we forgot to do something. We found all those items. I bet if it wasn't dark, probably handle. I don't know whether they'll let us in the dark. Still see alive. It's always locked. Do you want to break in? No. Right. So camp. Automatic camp. Rest. 4 hours. We managed to get away with resting in the middle of just like the floor and nothing. No one. In we go. The guardian hallway. Yeah, it's at the clerk's office. In we go. Council clerk begins looking through a stack of papers. Before I can offer any commissions, I must see if you are due a current reward. There's a reward for clearing the library. Here is your reward. Each party has found treasure. Each character receives 208 experience points. And what did we get? 250 gold. 200 platinum. Clerk speaks. The council will be amused by the descriptions. Here is your reward. Presumably that is for the books. Each party has found treasure. 75 experience points. Thanks. We'll take the 9 platinum though. Clerk speaks. These histories contain much useful information. Here is your reward. 91 experience points. Again. Go and take 110 platinum. Clerk speaks. The records provided insight into much that was puzzling. Here is your reward. 100 experience points. And that one's going to take 120 platinum. Clerk shovels her papers. On the matter of commission, she says, I can offer the following. A large group of thieves operate out of Koval Mansion. Council will pay to have them cleaned out. Find the nomad to stop them from joining forces with our enemies. A large tribe of kobolds has been recruited by the enemy. Make sure they don't join. These are all of the commissions currently available. We're going to call this an episode here. Next time out, we're going to go to the textile house, the mission that we're given by Cadorna. Let's go and see what is happening in that area. I think that makes sense before we progress these the main missions. Before we start to look at any of those three, let's go and do the side quest that we're given by Councilman Cadorna. And I will see you all next time. Take care. Bye.